Good morning, everybody. Hello, welcome back. I am Cris the Girl. Today, in this video, I was going to decorate the front porch for the holidays because we still haven't done that yet. And I went out yesterday, did some Christmas gift shopping, got some poinsettias and stuff for the front porch with the hopes and plans of doing this today. But it's a gloomy, doomy day out there, everyone. And not only is it super cold and just overcast and such, but it's also kind of raining. It's like kind of misting out. Instead of dealing with it and just kind of bumbling around outside in the wet cold, maybe we could save decorating outside for a different day, maybe when it's sunny out potentially, or at least not raining. So what I thought we could do instead is just kind of hang out today and get a little bit organized, kind of reset our lives for the coming week and the coming month just in general. As of the time of this recording, it is November the 30th. It's the last day in November. So for me, Vlogmas starts tomorrow, December the 1st. So I figured this would be kind of like a pre-Vlogmas sort of thing, but December, it's the holidays, Christmas is coming, we got a lot of stuff going on, so I kind of want to get myself organized and feel a bit more ready for the holidays. Figured it would just be a nice, chill, cozy little vlog here. We'll hang out today, do some errands. That's the plan for today. So thank you for clicking on the video. Hope you enjoy it. Grab a snack and a drink, get comfy, get cozy, because we're hanging out today, guys. We're getting our lives organized and situated. Let's go. So here's what the morning looked like for me today. So I've had some issues. Oh my gosh, you guys, I've had so many issues. I got makeup on my hands. So many issues with my new laptop and with Final Cut Pro specifically. Been trying out this new editing software the past week or so, and it's been giving me nothing but trouble. I'm sure it's all user error, but nonetheless, it has cost me my entire morning redoing the back end of my video and this, that, and the other. I won't bore you with the details, but that's been a majority of my morning, is taking care of the video, getting it ready, set to go for today. And I also think it's in this big pile in here because I'm also doing the sheets, cleaning the sheets today. But also this morning I did my morning pages. Been a lot of fun. As you can see, a lot of blank pages in here. I'm only on week 1 of this process, but it's been really good. And basically what you do for the morning pages, very, very simple. You don't have to be reading the book that I'm reading or doing that program or anything if you want to do morning pages, which it's a week. Today marks a week of doing this for me, and it has, I don't want to be dramatic here. But it's kind of changed my life. It kind of has, and for the better. Like, I feel more organized, I feel more ready to go. The brain fog, the constant 24/7 brain fog that I've been dealing with has lifted a little bit, not like a ton, but it kind of has. I feel more refreshed. I feel more like productive and like ready to go. My mind is clear. I feel organized after I do this. So what are the morning pages? Basically, all you do is you sit down in the morning at some point. Usually, like, the author recommends doing it like right when you wake up, basically. But sometimes, most of the time, I end up like getting my coffee, kind of putzing around like a tiny bit, get Bella outside, this and that. And then I'll sit down and do my morning pages. But essentially, it's one of the very first things that I do. But you sit down with your journal and you write three full pages worth of constant thoughts. Just whatever's going on in your brain, just free thinking, free writing, just writing it all out every single morning. And you may be thinking, like, what do I write? What if I have nothing going on in my brain? What if I'm doing this process and I don't know, I can't think of anything else to write or whatever? That's okay. Just write over and over again. I can't think of anything to write or whatever. But I promise you, that's probably not going to happen, especially if you got a lot going on up in here. Actually sit down every morning and kind of get those thoughts out on paper. They're kind of like blockages. They're kind of the stuff that just rolls around, that keeps going on in your brain, that kind of stops you and prevents you from moving forward with things and moving forward with your day. Like you kind of feel like you're just stuck going around in circles, you know what I mean? But once you write it down, put it out on paper, put it out into the universe, I kind of feel like it tricks your brain into thinking, I did something about this. I did something about these problems, these things that are going on in my mind, and now we can move on with the day. Now we can be productive. Now we can focus on this, that, and the other thing. At least for me, again, a weekend, that's been my experience with it. So highly would recommend. I don't know, if you've got a lot going on in your mind, you're trying to be more organized and productive and such, I would definitely recommend giving this a shot. Again, you don't need this book. You don't need this journal page. If I had known that, I wouldn't have bought it, but whatever. It was on sale, so it's not a big deal. But you can just use a normal journal, notebook, whatever you have lying around. Gotta be 3 full pages, and she does recommend doing it by hand as opposed to typing it out. And honestly, I get it. I kind of get it. So that's what I've been doing. But anyways, that's the morning pages, guys. So whenever I refer to that in the future, that's what I'm talking about. So anyways, did the morning pages, finished working on the video, did the thumbnail, all of that stuff, got it published, thankfully. I washed all of the Christmas/Santa mugs that I own, so we can actually use them. Oh yeah, and I also updated my calendar, my whiteboard calendar here, and this is the month of December. As you can see, there's not a lot going on this month. I don't have a lot of stuff physically actually written down, planned, which I'm kind of excited about, also a little bit nervous about, because usually I like to have like things kind of more or less set in stone. This is what I'm doing this day, etc. But not so much in the month of December, you know, because a lot of the events around town, those happened in November. We've already decorated all the major stuff for the most part. I've got therapy tomorrow, and then I have an ear, nose, and throat doctor appointment on the 9th, and then members live stream on the 17th. I wanted to talk about that for just a moment of your time here. So membership, in case you're new here, or in case you haven't heard or whatever, I have a membership here on YouTube, and every single month we are doing a live stream, and it's a members only live stream. So we all come together, we have a nice little chat for an hour or two or so, and you can bring your questions or just topics, whatever you all want to chat about. We had our very first one in November a few weeks ago, and it was awesome. It was so much fun, and just a really lovely community I feel that we're building here. So if you want to join in on that and join in on the members live streams, you can do that. You can do that at any point here, and I just want to take a moment to show you how to do that, because I have gotten a couple of questions from people asking like, okay, you keep talking about this membership, but how do I join? Where is it? I don't understand. So no worries, I literally have never explained it before, so let me do that. So down below, if you scroll down, if you're on your phone or your laptop or whatever, if you scroll down, there should be a button that says join, and so if you press that, then it'll take you directly to the page where you can join the membership, and that's that. Also, I always have a direct link to it down in my description box too, so that's an option as well. For the members, we have our live stream on the 17th of December, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Very excited about it. Had a great time last time, as I said, so looking forward to it. Really looking forward to it. And since we're talking about calendars, perhaps we can update our witchy calendar here. Now we are all set for December. So I thought before we head outside here, I would show you what the plants are looking like, because they've been through some things. They've been through some things these past month in general, because we've had some incredibly cold weather here lately. But there was a period of time where it was kind of warm and sunny and rainy, so I got all the plants back outside after we had like the snow and all of that stuff. But now it's been back in the 40s and the 20s and the 30s, so I've since brought them all back inside. Indoor plants take 2. I recently invested in some more grow lights for them, because I think they're just really going to need it this winter. In this window here, we have our tall boys here, 2 cacti and this really nice looking plant here. So I put this grow light right here for them. 3 lights for each of them. We'll get this better situated, and we're gonna have to reconfigure this really soon anyway, because the Christmas tree is gonna go right where this ghost is. And Jay is picking out the tree today as we speak. So we're gonna have to redo all of this very soon anyway. So, but whatever. This is, I just wanted to show you what we have right now. And then check out this crazy configuration, everyone. This grow lamp just came in today, so I just finished setting this one up too. Look how crazy this looks. The lights are really cool though. It's like a purpley sort of light. There's 8 of these little lamp guys coming out of the top, so I was able to finagle them in a way where it's covering a majority of the plants here, so that's really good, especially for the ones like in the corner in the back here, because they were not getting like any sun at all. So now they should be good. And then I also have these plants hanging out over here. I think those were the only grow lights that I got. I could be wrong. I'll probably be moving the plants around in various locations anyway. They're by some windows. They get some decent light over here, so I'm not like too terribly worried about them. And then I'll just show you this mess over here from afar, because it's got a lot of shipping labels and stuff on things, but oh my gosh, you guys, it's just box city over here. My poor spooky room is completely filled with boxes, but majority of these are 1 really super big and 2 Tampa Jays, so he's gonna figure that out whenever he gets home, so we've kind of just been piling them over here. I have a couple of boxes that are mine, but for the most part these are all Jays, but I just wanted to show you like what it's looking like over here, guys. It's kind of messy. Okay, all that being said, let's bite the bullet here and head outside, because I want to at least do a little something on the front porch. I want to get the pumpkins and hay bales out of there and just kind of sweep it up and just have that clean slate, so whenever we do decorate outside, it's ready to go and I don't have to worry about all of that stuff. I don't want to see the pumpkins anymore. I just don't. It's time to move on, sadly. And so what I want to do is take the pumpkins from the front porch and actually stick them in the back porch and just kind of put them somewhere off to the side. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, one final look, everybody. Say goodbye to the pumpkins and the hay bales. Here we go. Everybody in. Pumpkins. Okay. The final pumpkins. Phew. So what I was kind of thinking was to just sort of leave them here. I saw somewhere that if you have your pumpkins and you just like leave them out in a certain area, like outside, they will obviously decompose and like all that stuff, but then next year they'll turn into they'll grow more pumpkins and stuff. So I thought maybe I'd give that a try instead of just kind of throwing them away or whatever. Let's just leave them outside and see what happens. Obviously I'll take all these guys out of the bag. So I wasn't really sure where to put them. We'll just stick them off to the side over here, I guess. You can always... Oh God! Bowling for DJI cameras, that's not fun. Cool, now we got our own little pumpkin patch. Okay, we're basically done here, nice and clean and swept. So all I'm gonna do is put down the Christmas blessings mat here. Put that in place so you can get some use out of that. Then I'm also gonna go ahead and put poinsettias up here. So look at that, guys. We're basically decorating the front porch anyway. Hopefully it won't be too cold for them. I know they like the warmth, they like sunny weather, so we'll see what happens. It may really just be too cold, but I figured to give them a shot anyway. Front porch is not going to be spectacular, you guys. It's not going to be this big extravaganza. Okay, there we go, guys. Our little setup here, and I do mean little. All right, back inside from our little endeavor there. Honestly, probably could have just decorated the porch today. Could have just done that anyways and just gone through with it, because I really, once again, don't have a lot of stuff. but I am kind of concerned with some of the things that we have being out in the rain, and we're supposed to get some more rain, potentially even snow later on this week. So I'm a little nervous about that, but I don't know. We'll just have to see what happens. And then there's the rest of like the front yard stuff, which again is not a lot. However, I just didn't think today, this gloomy, rainy day, that would be a lot of fun. So whatever, we're pivoting. I kind of need a day to sort of organize, gather my thoughts, get everything situated regardless. So the big thing is that we got the porch cleaned, it's ready to go. So I feel a whole lot better about that by itself. Now the Amazon drivers and UPS people and such will have a nice little Christmas something there besides some moldy pumpkins to look at. So anyways, I'm gonna make some food. Okay, I changed my mind. We're pivoting here as we usually do, but I'm just gonna have some snackies. Just gonna have a little snack. Still have a lot of leftovers and like little finger things. Cheese. I'm gonna have some cheese and crackers. So as we're eating here, I wanna take a moment to sort of gather my thoughts and get a little bit organized on this organization day, especially since this is kind of like a last minute sort of thing that we're doing. So we already did the front porch. That was a big one. Got the grow lights set up, so that's good. But we need to get the corner figured out where the tree is gonna go, because the tree is coming today and the tree needs somewhere to go. Although, hold on, let me ask, because I seem to recall last year when we got the tree, it sat in the garage for like a day or two, and then we brought it inside because I think it gave a chance for like the stray pine needles to fall and such. So I just asked him if that's what we're doing this year. So if that's the case, we can put that off. We don't need to do that today. I want to start with the priorities. So one of the things that I have been learning, if you all saw my video yesterday where we went gift shopping and I mentioned that I've been reading some like business organization sort of books. One of the things that I learned is that multitasking is just a scam. Basically, like, it's just totally a scam. And it's something that we tell ourselves we need to do and we think is like a good trait and such. You know, I can do all these different things at the same time. Look at how much I'm getting done and this and that. But it's actually not true. And I can 100% attest to that, because what you really should be doing is just focusing in on one task at a time, one thing at a time. And that is impossibly difficult for me. I like doing 50 million different things at the same time. How many times have I told you all that I am reading like 20 books right now in this moment? Like, it's just something that I have always done and I feel like is a core part of like who I am. But I am really trying to not be that person anymore, because the fact is take the book example for an example. I may be reading, you know, realistically, like 5 books at the same time. But how many of those books am I actually finishing? How many of them am I actually absorbing what I am saying and like taking notes or like really just thoroughly enjoying it and following along with the story? It's not a lot. It's not a lot. I'll be lucky if I finish 1 book. And I think that really is just because I am taking on too much on my plate. So I really want to try not to do that anymore and to go completely against everything that I have come to know in my 30-something years of being a human on this planet, and to really just try to focus in on one thing at a time. So that's what I'm trying to do over here, you guys. So with that, I want to take all of these little tasks, little things that I have that I would love to accomplish today, and I want to write them down, and then we're going to prioritize them and see what actually does need to be done today, what can we put off for another day, what needs to be done first, what should be done last. So that's what we're trying to accomplish here. And by the way, if you're wondering where my parents are, they are taking Daisy, their dog Daisy, to the vet. So we have a little bit of time here in the house, all alone. We're home alone over here at Kevin McAllister. And so I want to kind of take advantage of that as well. So I'm thinking one of the things that maybe, as much as this is something I don't want to do, maybe we should clean the house. Maybe we should vacuum and wash the floors since we're the only ones here. Well, we'll write that down. Clean house. And yes, I recognize technically I'm I'm multitasking by eating and also doing this and also filming at the same time. So listen, I'm not perfect here. I'm just saying I'm trying, okay? Okay, so I think I have a list now. So this is what's on my to-do list. Clean the house, go grocery shopping, check on YouTube, various activities going on there. So just basically pull up YouTube, take a moment to check on a few things and such. Fill in my planner, organize the bedroom, also organize the gifts because they're all over the place. Clean out the kitchen, bring out the wrapping paper for my mom so she can start wrapping some gifts. Also, before we go grocery shopping, I need to again sit down and write out yet another list. I need to write out an ingredients list and just a shopping list in general. Because one of the things that I thought would be kind of fun to do during Vlogmas, I thought we could do sort of like a baking challenge sort of thing. And I know I say this all the dang time, like, we're gonna do baking on the channel, we're gonna do baking on the channel, and then it never happens. Well, this time I wanna make sure that it happens. I wanna do a lot of baking this December, especially because my parents are here. So we have people here to help us eat like some of these baked goods. So I wanna do a different kind of cookie like each week in December. I have 4 different kinds of cookies that I want to make. My stepdad sent me over the recipes for the different kinds of cookies. So I need to cross-check all of the ingredients and see what we need. I think we're gonna need a lot of different kinds of cookie ingredients. And then on top of that, I need my usual weekly grocery thing. So hopefully you all will be excited about that. I hope that sounds cool. I'm excited to do some baking with you all. That's always a lot of fun. We need to sit down and figure that out. So here are the higher priorities. Go grocery shopping, so we gotta figure out the ingredients list and figure out a shopping list. I wanna clean out the kitchen. I think we have quite a few expired food items, unfortunately, that I just want to clean up a little bit. After Thanksgiving and stuff, it's just kind of like a bomb went off, so I want to clean up around the kitchen a bit. Those are really the main, like, high priorities. I really want to get this done. So I think I'm gonna go clean out the kitchen, work on the kitchen for a bit here. And just by taking that short little time to just write everything out and figure out what my priorities are today, now I feel a lot better about it, and I feel like we have a good plan of action for the rest of the day. It's hard for me because I feel like I don't have time to sit down and like figure this stuff out and like plan it out, but I do, and it's totally worth it because we gotta know where the priorities are, you know, where to put our time, our precious limited time and energy. We gotta put it in the right spot. So there we go. Really glad that we found the holiday scented Mrs. Myers. It smells so good. So good. Okay, the kitchen is pretty much clean and, you know, at least a little bit more picked up than it was before. Ready to go for another week ahead of it. Got some dishes in the sink, but again, not too much of a priority for me. We can do those later. It's not a big deal. I just kind of wanted to pick up just a little bit. Okay, everybody. So I think what we're gonna go ahead and do, you guys, is focus on the bedroom. I think that needs to be a pretty high priority. I can't remember what I put it on my priority list. Oh, you know what? This is still wet. Gotta put it back in. I'll just put this sheet on for now. I do think we should focus on the bedroom because it is a disaster. It's a disaster. With all the books and planners and journals and stuff that I have laying around and that I'm using like constantly, it's just, I find myself moving them from pile to pile to pile to pile on my work desk, on my makeup desk, on my side table, and just doing this weird, awkward, moving, shuffling thing because I don't have enough tables up here apparently, or I have too much stuff out, one of the two. It's not very sustainable and it's kind of annoying. It's okay when it's just me living up here in this space, but Tampa Jay is coming home today, so it might be kind of nice of me to make this space livable for 2 people. How about that? So this is the main death pile that has just been moving around from place to place to place. So I have my morning pages journal. So I'm gonna keep this here on my work desk because that's where I'll be tomorrow morning. Yippee skippy, everyone. Might as well leave it here because that's where I'm gonna write tomorrow. So, and then I have the book, the actual book, The Artist's Way, and I don't know what to do with it. Actually, the rest of the stuff, I don't know what to do with it. This journal here, I've been taking copious notes in for my business, for YouTube notes, business notes, stuff like that. Because again, I'm reading a lot, I'm watching a lot, so I'm taking notes at the same time. It's a lot. And then recently I got a bunch more pens, taking my own advice, making journaling and note-taking a little bit more fun. I really like the Sharpie pens. These are so nice. And they come in all of these different pretty colors. Like, they've got green and blue in here, red, pink. And again, I'm not really sure what to do with them. They're so nice looking, just kind of sitting here all in a row. But I don't know, guys. I think I need to invest in like a pen holder. Just put all of my pens in here. It's one of the little tombstones that we got for the Haunted Mansion bathroom. It's been a pen holder for me, but it doesn't fit a lot of pens, so it's been kind of hard to use. So I think I need to get like a legitimate pen like organization thing for the desk. We'll have to keep our eyes out for that. Okay, and then I have my notebook, this little rocket book guy that I got as a Christmas present last year. Use it all the time. This would have been another great one to include in my little gift giving guide, but this is really cool because you can write down notes and stuff on here, but it's washable. You can wash it away. So it's been very useful. I also write down YouTube notes in here, ideas for videos and stuff like that. So that's what this is, and I was using it recently to kind of gather my thoughts on what I want to do for Vlogmas. I'm gonna put this away though. Here's another little journal that I picked up recently. It's a food elimination diet journal. How exciting, guys. This is the content. So it literally is just this simple. You can write down all the different foods that you eat in a day and what you drink in a day, so you can keep track of stuff and keep track of how you're feeling. So if you think you have like a food allergy or whatever, this will help you eliminate stuff from your diet. I haven't started it yet. That's the thing though, is I haven't started working on this yet. I have it sitting out so I can remember to fill it in. Obviously that's not working, so how exciting for me. And then I have my planner here. Been keeping track of like what videos I'm gonna be filming such day and my, appointments and stuff like that. This is a lot more detailed than what's on the whiteboard calendar that I showed you. So I do want to take a moment to sit down and fill this in a bit more today. So hopefully we can do that later, but that's going to be a lower priority. That's going to be something that can wait until the very end of the day. We did nothing. We did literally exactly what I've been doing, which is to say, just kind of moving everything around. See, I just moved it to here. That's it. That's all I did. Okay, guys. I just realized something. I think we're off the hook for cleaning the house because I just went downstairs to grab a vacuum, pull it up here and get started up here. And then I looked to my left where the tree is, and there's the big pile of packages, you guys. It would definitely bother me if I didn't vacuum it, if I didn't clean the floor in there. Like, I feel like if we're doing the whole shebang of cleaning, we should clean that room too. And it's not possible. So I think we'll leave it alone. And honestly, it wasn't that big of a priority anyway. I was on the fence on whether or not it was. It's just, even though it would be probably beneficial to do it now with nobody inside of this house, it's not a necessary thing. It's not a big deal if my parents and Daisy and whatever are here while we're cleaning. We will table that. We will save that for a different day. I think what we really should do is prioritize sitting down, making a shopping list, and then going grocery shopping. I do want to wrap this video up eventually here, obviously, but I want to wrap it up before it gets too late because I got to edit this video as well tonight. So I'm trying to keep that in the back of my mind too. There's just stuff that we're not going to get to today, and that's totally fine, but we can at least do the priority stuff. So besides all of these stuffed animals and like comforter and stuff like that, a lot of these boxes and bags are gifts. Like, these are all of the gifts and stocking stuffers that I have so far. There's a couple boxes downstairs, but for the most part, this is it. So what I wanted to try to do is like consolidate these or like figure out a better way to store them. As kind of annoying as this is, I am not going to be going through these boxes. I want to organize them so badly. I want to organize my gifts and stocking stuffers and such so bad, but that's not a priority today. We don't need to do this today. In fact, I think that we should do that together during Vlogmas when we have time to sit down and kind of just go through everything, because I want to put them all into piles for, you know, my parents and Tampa Jay and such, and just make sure that I have the things that I have, that I can keep track of them and just, yeah, have them be a little bit more organized. So I want to do it today. I love a good organization moment, but we're only going to go halfway. So I'm just going to put them all in one big pile here on the floor, because honestly, there's just nowhere else to put them. But at least they're all together now. I consolidated some of the boxes and bags, so it looks a little bit better. Well, it's bad feng shui, but it'll do. Now, I just took some time to write down an ingredient list and grocery list just in general, so I think I'm all ready to go. Let's hop in the car. You guys, this has been hectic. This has been a hectic Sunday, unfortunately. It is what it is, and we just have to accept that there are only so many hours in a day. We can only get so much done, and it's okay. We're getting the priorities done. Once again, sound like a broken record here, but that's what's important. Let's go do that, and then honestly, we'll probably wrap the video up. That'll probably be it for today, because then I gotta sit down and I gotta edit this video and get it out for you tomorrow. We can go do some grocery shopping, and I am happy with the things that we accomplished today. The porch was a really big project, and even though it's not like done, we didn't decorate it or whatever, but we did part of it. The moldy pumpkins are off the porch, so that's a good thing. But anyways, let's go grocery shopping. All right, first things first, getting some gas here, and then we're gonna head over to the good old Ingles, do a bit of grocery shopping. I have quite a list. We're gonna be spending a lot of time in the baking aisle, let me tell you. It's nothing crazy, like we're not getting these crazy ingredients. I think the weirdest thing that we're grabbing is cream of tartar, which is that is interesting. Otherwise, it's just the usual suspects: confectioner sugar, unsalted butter, vanilla extract, just, you know, stuff like that. The basics, brown sugar, etc. Everybody, grocery shopping achieved. Not gonna do a grocery haul because it's just it's a lot of stuff, guys, but we did it. Yay. And with that, you guys, gonna go ahead and wrap up the video here in the parking lot of the grocery store. Might as well, because honestly, the rest of the evening is gonna be pretty downhill from here. Did we get to absolutely everything on my to-do list? No, we did not, but it's okay. Not gonna beat myself up over. I'm gonna try not to beat myself up over it, because there's always tomorrow, and if it doesn't happen tomorrow, then there's always the next day, and etc. Not a big deal. Only so many hours in a day, in a week, and a month, and you can only do your best, and that is it. Not absolutely everything out there is going to be a priority, is going to be a must do. It's just not possible, and it's not going to happen. So why beat yourself up over it? Why? There's no point. I'm saying this to myself more than anything, but if this can help you out there with your mentality around this stuff, because I think a lot of us out there are such perfectionists, and so like we have to do absolutely everything and fit in as much time as possible into each and every day, fit in as many activities as possible, and like just beat ourselves up when we don't achieve what we really wanted to do, which was impossible in the first place. But you know, whatever. I think there's a lot of us out there. I think a lot of us feel that way, so I'm here to tell you to bring it down. It's okay. We will survive together. I will take your hand, you can take my hand, and we can get through this together. So anyways, that is it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Really appreciate it. If by chance you're new here and you made it this far, congratulations to you. That is amazing. Very happy to have you on board. If you want to subscribe, it's a whole entire channel. We got Vlogmas ahead of us, everybody. Vlogmas is upon us. It is December 1st as of the time of when this video will be released. So I don't know, happy Vlogmas, happy pre-Vlogmas, whatever you want to call it. It is here. We're doing a lot of filming, a lot of content. We got baking to do, we got gifts to wrap, we got a tree to decorate, for goodness sake. We got a lot of stuff to do. So stay tuned for all of that, everybody. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Thank you so much to my members. Appreciate you all. And okay, that is it for the video. Hope you all are doing well. Happy holidays, everybody. I will see you very, very soon. Bye-bye, everyone.